The Ottawa Senators are extremely pleased to select from the Boston U Terriers, Brady Tkachuk.
Derek Brassard, cross, go in, score! 2-on-1, goes around.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. After every single Sens game, we tweet out a poll for you, the fans, to vote in the Sens Talk Star of the Night. We announce it after every single game. Video recap, so please wait till the end of this video to see the results, and please vote at our Twitter handle at SensTalk_ after every single game. Now, before we get into tonight's recap between the Ottawa Senators and the Detroit Red Wings, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor SeatGeek for sponsoring tonight's video. SeatGeek is the ticket app that takes the confusion out of buying tickets to any event online on the website. They rate the tickets between the 0 to 10 score, and another algorithm they use, which I really enjoy, is they have red dots, green dots, and orange dots all over the event map. So if you see, let's say, for example, the Rogers Center, like the Rogers Arena in Vancouver, you see a green dot in the 100 section. That means it's a great value deal. You're definitely going to save some money. But if you see like a red dot in like the 300s in Rogers Arena or wherever else, it's a bad deal, and you're actually paying more than the market value. So that's a great way to see It's quick. Buy your tickets and it's done. It's easy. The app or the website is very easy to go through as well. Another added bonus, using SeatGeek, using my code SensTalk, you save $20 off your first purchase. I repeat, $20. That can buy you like 3-4 beers extra if you use that promo code. So please help out the channel, help out yourself. Now let's get into tonight's game between the Ottawa Senators and Detroit Red Wings. So tonight's matchup was between the Ottawa Senators and the Detroit Red Wings. Both teams at the bottom of the Atlantic Division. Whoever wins this game pulls up to third last in the division. So the Red Wings probably want to lose this game. The Red Wing fans want to lose this game. And the Sens fans probably want to win this game. Because if you're not already familiar, the Colorado Avalanche have our first round pick for this season from the Matt Duchene trade. So there's a few lineup notes. Firstly, Nick Paul was sent down. Don't know why. He's looked much better than Tom Pyatt, because Pyatt is still scoreless. But, that's the way Boucher runs things. He got 2 apples last night against Manitoba, I believe, with Belleville, so good for him. Let him prove to the Senators management why he should be on the fourth line. And then Yaros, McCormick were healthy scratches tonight. Yaros hasn't looked good the last few games, so I don't blame Boucher, unlike other people, for giving him a little break to regroup. Smith is back in the lineup tonight, and finally, Drake Batherson is called up to the National Hockey League. It is #Bath time. Batherson, one of the best prospects in the Senators pipeline, had an insane start to the regular season in Belleville. Like he was 1 point shy of the league lead in AHL for points, and he had a 6-point game once a few games ago. He looked fantastic tonight. He's looked fantastic in the AHL, and tonight he looked good. Let's see if it continues. As well, tonight is Hockey Fights Cancer Night in Ottawa, as every NHL team holds the night to support the cause to beat cancer. And I'll find a link down below where you can either bid. I'll find the Sens Foundation link so you can donate to the Sens Foundation for the fight and find the cure for cancer. Very important cause that the NHL does, and it's one of the best things NHL really does, because it's a great cause that you should support, and I'll put in the link below. As well, the goaltender tonight was Craig Anderson, and for the Red Wings it was Jimmy Howard. Mike Condon has a day-to-day injury, a nagging injury, and Bruce Garriock in question period in the first intermission. He contemplated maybe the Senators would look for another backup. We'll see, but I tweeted this out. McElhaney from Carolina comes to mind right away. Something like that, bring it back to Ottawa. So to the first period we go. 5 minutes in, DeMello, and he scores. It's called off, though, after a review challenged by the Red Wings for goaltender interference. And after that goalie interference goal, that Alex Tuck scored, or William Carrier, Farrell, and Anderson a few games ago. I don't know what the hell goalie interference is, but that wasn't in my opinion, as it looked like Green or Daly, whoever the defender was, held Batherson in and Howard still had time to move back and stop the puck. Either way, bad call. They call it off. A couple minutes later, Tkachuk fights Abdelkader, who is a veteran in the National Hockey League, and a few punches later, he is down on the ground. Brady Tkachuk takes him down. His first fight since 2015, since in the USHL, they said on TSN. That is insane. Brady Tkachuk absolutely leveled Justin Abdelkader. We move on now with 40 seconds to go in the period. A nice pass from Matt Duchene. Cody Cece's coming in on the right side, and it's 1-0 Ottawa. He puts one right past Howard. No chance for him. Similar play to the Dylan DeMello goal that got wiped off. Either way, 1-0 Senators. Assisted by Matt Duchene, who now has, in his last, he has now a 9-point game point streak, and Mark Stone. To the second period to go. Mike Green from the point shoots it, and Rasmussen beats Sanderson. It's a deflection through Craig Anderson's 5-hole. It is a 1-1 tie. This one from Green and Trevor Daley. But 4 minutes later, Sanders' top power play, one of the best power plays in the National Hockey League, fifth to be exact, 33.3% at home to be exact, one of the best in the National Hockey League, goes to work. On the power play, Duchene to Batherson with a screen, and he gets his first career National Hockey League goal. It's bath time. Drake Batherson, one of the best hockey names ever. It's a 2-1 lead. Sanders score, and Drake Batherson has his first career National Hockey League goal. Welcome to the show, Drake Batherson. Sanders Drake Batherson is the sixth in franchise history to score his first goal in his first game. That is amazing. It happened this year. Maxime Lajoie did that, and now Drake Batherson did that. Brady Tkachuk scored his first in the second game. So eventually when Rudolph Balcers comes up, he's going to have a challenge for him to score in his first 2-3 games, 1 to 3 games. But congratulations to Drake Batherson. His family was in attendance to watch this game, and they looked absolutely thrilled. It's always a heartwarming moment to see the family genuinely thrilled to see their son thrive in their first game. As well, Duchene in his last 5 games has 2 goals and 7 assists in those 9 games. So Duchene, ever since that Ubergate, the Uber video, the Uber scandal, whatever you want to call it, has looked absolutely unreal. We go to the third period now, where the Senators playing really, really well until a bad call, a penalty shot. Anderson, no goal. He stopped that one, a beauty save. And then that was a really iffy call. Bad call. I don't agree with that one. The second time, he got tripped, so it's a right call. And Anderson stopped that one again, #beast mode. Anderson stopped 2 penalty shots in the span of like 5 minutes. And that's the first time in Sanders franchise history they've allowed 2 penalty shots in a game, let alone a period. Anderson stopped both of them, and that's why the Sanders win 2-1 over the Detroit Red Wings. A huge win for the Senators. They now improved to 8-3 on the season. Anderson stopped 34-35, including 2 penalty shots. Absolutely crucial home victory, a huge win, and Drake Batherson gets the game-winning goal in his first career National Hockey League game. Shots on goal, 36-35 Ottawa final. Face-offs, 35-31 Ottawa. Power plays, Ottawa went 1 for 5, including a 5-on-3 chance. Power plays for Detroit, they got shut down 0 for 2. Hits for 31-14 Detroit, 36-35 like I said previously, the shots. Here were the NHL stars of the night. The third star of the game, Craig Anderson. He improves to 8-5-3 on the season. 34 saves on 35 shots, a .971 save percentage. He looked perfect tonight. Second star, Matty Duchene with 2 apples on the night. 17-12 ice time, all over the ice. Great chances, great passes. Should have had 3 apples. Only had 2 because that DeMello goal got wiped off. Either way, he is the second star and the first star in his first career National Hockey League game with a game-winning goal and his first career National Hockey League goal. Drake Batherson, #bath time. His first goal, a -1 rating somehow. 10-50 on the ice. I want to see him get more minutes. I want to see him play with Duchene. I want to see a development of chemistry going there. Now let's get to the Sens Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. So here's the Sens Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans, brought to you by SeatGeek. So in third and fourth place, 0% of the vote. A lot of votes in this poll, but a lot of them went to the first 2 options. I'll get to that in a second. Matt Duchene and Tom Chabot. Now let me speak about them for a second. Chabot is that power play quarterback that we thought we would lose with Erik Karlsson. Tom Chabot has really taken the ship in the back end by himself, creating chances 24/7. I can remember numerous chances where Chabot almost scored. A couple of chances off the post, etc. So Chabot was everywhere. Once again, he looked fantastic. Surprised he didn't even get a couple of votes, but he was really, really good and deserved an honorable mention. Same with Matt Duchene, 2 assists on the night. Once again, just all over the ice in front of the net with Brady Tkachuk and Batherson getting involved there as well. Matt Duchene really, really showed why he is a top line center for the Senators, and he's really, really got on fire the last few games, like I said previously. Hopefully, he will keep it up. In second place with 30% of the vote is in his first career National Hockey League game, Drake Batherson with a game-winning goal. And for a first game in the National Hockey League, I was very impressed. He didn't look out of place. He looked comfortable. He had a great shot on that game-winning goal. Beat Howard cleanly. And the most important thing is he was having fun while playing, and like I said previously, did not look out of place. That's a very good sign to show you that this player will stick in the National Hockey League. In your first game, if you don't look out of place and you look like you've been there for a few years, like Brady Tkachuk did immediately in his first few games, that's how you know you have a player. Drake Batherson was just that, and hopefully he will continue to play the high-level hockey he is, and he is playing, and hopefully he'll pan out to be a top 6 forward like I expect him to be. The first star of the night, voted by you, the fans. For the Sens star of the night, 70% of the vote, Craig Anderson, 34 saves on 35 shots. He was fantastic in that third period, firstly. 2 penalty shots, 2 penalty saves. He's the reason the Senators are even 500 so far, and if the Senators are going to not be the bottom team in the league, it's going to be because of Craig Anderson, and he looked fantastic once again tonight. Now, like I said previously, I'll say it again, you got to get an actual backup to give him some breaks, so McElhaney comes to mind, stuff like that comes to mind for a trade, like a 7th round for McElhaney or something. I'm just throwing it out there, ballpark. They give Craig Anderson the relief for a few games every so often, because we also still lead the league in back-to-backs, and we need to give him that break that he needs. Besides that, the Senators, their next game is on Saturday, November 17th, against the Pittsburgh Penguins. So I'll see you then when that game happens. Besides that, the Senators win 2-1. They improve to 8-3 on the season, and they defeat the Red Wings 2-1. So besides that, Batherson game-winning goal. I'll see you in the next video. So thank you for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for up to updates of the games and of course breaking news. Please like us on Facebook, SensTalk, add a circles on Google Plus SensTalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Please check our website, SensTalkCentral.com. We update that every single day. And of course, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com. Or the App Store, any ticket in the world will most likely be available there. Like, you could buy Drake tickets, you can buy Sanders tickets, any events you want, there will be tickets there. With my code SENSTALK, save $20 off your first purchase. Hopefully you use it, I would really appreciate it. Besides that, by the time this is wrapping up, there's buttons here to click. I'd really appreciate it if you click them. And I'll see you in the next one when the Senators take on Pittsburgh on Saturday. I'll see you then. Go Sens, go.